Hi everyone, I'm teen librarian Miss Charlotte from Lindenhurst Memorial Library, and today I'm going to show you how to turn a regular rock into Totoro. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so the first step is that we're going to sketch out Totoro's face on the rock before we actually paint Totoro. So Totoro's ears they sit at the top and they are relatively far apart. So we're going to draw Totoro's ears far apart on each side of the rock and pointy. So Totoro's ears kind of look like this. So we're going to draw a triangle over here. And they have squiggly lines at the bottom for his fur. And then a triangle right here. So they don't have to look exactly like that, but that's kind of what Totoro's ears look like. Okay, the next step is Totoro's eyes. And Totoro's eyes sit right below his ears, and they're sort of far apart. That's really what gives Totoro his real feature. So we're going to draw two circles right below his ears. Just like this. And we're going to revisit those because they're going to have pupils. And then Totoro's nose goes far up. It doesn't come down here. It goes far up in the middle. And it's kind of like a diamond shape. So I'm just going to show you. It kind of goes like this. And then it's kind of curved at the center. And then it's skinny though. So it kind of looks like that. But it's sort of more in between his eyes than below his eyes. And then he has a tuft of hair right here. So we're just going to draw a line. And then Totoro's mouth is kind of small. So we're just going to draw his mouth all the way down here. Kind of like a Nike check, like a swoop. So then Totoro has his whiskers. So we're going to draw his whiskers, and they're going to kind of like go out like an L shape. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're just going to go one up, kind of facing diagonally up, then one going straight out on the right, and then another one going diagonally down. Same thing on the other side. Diagonally up, going straight out, and then diagonally down. Okay? And then Totoro has his belly. So we're going to draw Totoro's belly. I'm not going to draw the markings on his belly. We're going to do that with paint. But he has his big belly with those notorious markings that we're going to do at the end with paint. So we're just going to draw a round, big belly. Okay, so we have our drawing of Totoro. And now we're going to get our paint ready, and then we're going to outline those with paint. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we have our paint set up. You should have about 3 drops of black paint, 5 drops of white paint, and you should have your tiny brush ready. Just a little bit wet, not too much, just like a drop of moisture. And you don't need like that much paint at all. You're not going to dip your whole paintbrush in the paint. You're going to need barely any paint on the tip of your brush, because if you press down too hard on the paintbrush with all that paint, it's just going to make a thick line, and then you're really not going to see that detail. So I'm going to show you. You're just going to need really, if you can see, if it can focus for you there, you're going to really need not even more than that much paint. You're just going to lightly dip your paint. So we're going to outline certain parts of Totoro's face with that black paint, and you're just going to lightly press, not really too much pressure. It's going to create, again, too thick of a line, and you're not going to see that detail. Okay, you should have your Totoro whiskers, ears, nose, and mouth. We're gonna revisit those eyes, and we're gonna start with the white next. So clean off your brush, and then we're gonna do the white. Okay, so we're gonna do Totoro's eyes. So we're just gonna do our best to make a circle. What I'm doing is, instead of trying to create a circle like that, you know, I'm just dabbing. So I'm just going like this, and I'm trying to cover my pencil marks as best to my ability. So I'm just going like that, gently outlining it. Again, not adding too much pressure, because then I will get that super thick line, you know, which might mess me up. Okay, so we have our eyes. I'm just gonna touch that up right there. Okay, we're gonna do Totoro's belly. Okay, so Totoro has his markings that we all know. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to mix a little paint to create that gray. So we have our black and white. So what we're going to do is we're going to take like a drop of black, like that much. We're going to put it over here. And we're going to take like a drop of white. And then we're going to mix it. I'm going to take another drop. And then another drop over here, and we're just gonna mix it until we get that light gray color. And another drop. And that's about the right color. And so Totoro has those markings. So I'm going to show you there's 3 across the top, and then there's 4 across underneath that. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So those are Totoro's markings. I'm gonna clean off my paintbrush really quick. And for the last thing that we're going to do is we're gonna do Totoro's eyes. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of black, just like that much, like that. And I'm going to create tiny circles. So I'm going to create them towards the middle as best of my ability. And I'm just gonna kind of dab again, I'm not going to really try to make a perfect circle. I'm not going to try to draw a perfect circle. It's easier to actually just dab it into little dots. And I'm just going to do that. Other side. I'm going to quickly wait for that to dry, and then we're going to add one more detail, and then you are going to be done with your Totoro Rock. Okay, so for the last detail, you're just going to take your paintbrush and add the tiniest bit of white. Gently dip your paintbrush, the tip of your paintbrush, into the white, and you're going to add just a little tiny dot of white to Totoro's eyes here. Just like that. Just for the reflection in his eyes. So there you have it, your own Totoro Rock. If you like this program, you might like our upcoming pumpkin turkey program, our manga subscription box program, and our autumn leaf wall hanging program. So thank you so much for watching. You can like this video, you can subscribe to our channel. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.